Welcome back. Well, we go on to talk about the amenities that comes within a 20-25 lakh budget home. It was quite interesting to hear that you provide space for that amount, because normally when you think of apartments of 20-25 lakhs, you think of a cramped space or something really tight, you know. But if you are providing something that is more spacious, why not? I think that's one thing that could lure customers to come in and buy. Mr. Padmanabhan, do you agree with that? Budget homes right now are becoming a lot more spacious.
Definitely, definitely. And as you are also touching that point of, making it also with a lot of amenities is still possible. Amenities does not mean that you provide a big clubhouse and all. Amenities also means providing some lung space, like, good gardens, parks,
I think that's the only
children play
amenity
area.
that anybody
Doesn't
would
cost you much,
relish.
it can be provided. So because that is required, any family for that matter, they will have children and they need some space to.
You need one arm space.
Absolutely. It doesn't cost, much, to the builder to provide. And these things could be provided even for, budget, oriented complexes also. It can be provided.
So it's available, you're saying, very much possible.
Very much possible.
Within the 20-25 lakh bracket.
Definitely.
All right. Over to you, Mr. Manish. You were telling me a few amenities. What else do we expect from a budget home, at least from yours?
Okay, so when I talk about amenities, generally it's a misconception that amenities has to be very, very expensive. What as a CMRS Group we do is, we convert every feature as a benefit. Okay, we don't talk about features, we talk about benefits. For example, what is the benefit in it for me is a feature. I'll give you an example. For example, you will see some builders providing a squash court. Okay.
Squash court, yeah.
Yeah, squash court. But how many people actually practically play squash? It's a physically very demanding game, number one. You go to any apartment, the squash court will be probably the only area which will be empty.
Yeah.
It's
and
a fact of the life.
Space there.
Right, and it eats up lots of space, and unfortunately this is the most expensive amenity. Then why do you want to waste money in the amenities which cost you too much, and only 1 out of 2,000 people is going to actually use it?
And most of the time you only imagine, okay, I'll go tomorrow, never happens.
Right, and it never happens.
And if you are going to a clubhouse or a gym anyway, which is located outside your apartment, where you seldom use what is inside your apartment.
Right,
You'll go to an outdoor gym and probably use all the amenities.
Right, that's what. So what we do is, we provide something what we call as a combination of indoor and outdoor amenities. So like, it's a very innovation thing that we have done is, we are even applying a design patent for it. We have created something like a very low weight green balconies. Like generally, typically you will have a balcony space, and then if you want to convert it as a green, what people will do is, they'll put pots inside the balcony.
Yeah.
It eats up the whole balcony.
Yeah.
Your balcony is gone.
Yeah.
And the other solution being, it's available in the market, is that where you will hang a pot outside the balcony.
Yeah.
It looks nice, but it's very impractical. I'll tell you why. Because the sand when it gets wet, a typical pot, even a small size pot, will cost weigh you about 5 kg. A big size pot will weigh you about 100 kg. It's unsafe, and you are only you are risking the life of not the person who is passing by the downstairs. So it's unimaginable thing. Right. That's why it's not practical solution. What we have done here is, we have procured a research technology from Pantnagar Institute, where we are creating a very, very lightweight soil, and we have a design patent on creating in pots which weigh you the entire solution of. We are now with all the amenities, we are creating a garden area where actually the vegetables and the herbs can be grown.
Okay.
And the entire structure
in-house.
It is for the balcony. We call it a green balcony.
Yeah.
And the entire structure does not weigh more than 5 to 6 kg.
Nice.
That's a very big innovation. It does not cost much. It's an amenity which is not available outside, but this is where we bring it right inside. This one amenity which doesn't cost us anything. The second amenity what we are providing is what we believe in, like everybody nowadays, it's an vastu is a fashion, right? There will be rarely any builder who will say that
won't follow us. Sir, I think everybody
does that.
If you're not going by the vastu program, then probably you won't have resale value.
Right.
It's that simple.
Right.
Yeah.
So we go one step ahead. Our chairman, Mr. Rangaswamy, he has been a very big follower of pyramid energy. He has been a researcher. And what he has done is, we are the only builder across, probably there are only 2 builders in India who does that, and we are the only one in Bangalore who harness the power of pyramid, and all our properties come with a pyramid, which even provides an excellent vastu, number one, plus all our clubhouses are shaped in the shape of a pyramid, which is inspired from a European design, but unfortunately it has not to be seen in India so far. So these are the things, like I'm talking about amenities which doesn't cost you anything. It creates an aura and an ambience which gives a look. And apart from that, all this traditional, and when I'm talking about 25 to 30 lakh apartment, it will come with all the amenities. Like you will have a swimming pool, you will have a clubhouse, you will have a gym.
Wow.
But apart from that, we also talk about 2 amenities which we call it as knowledge-based amenities. So all our buildings now have a science club and a library.
Wow.
So that's what CMRS Group
sounds
does.
more like a premium or a luxury apartment to me. Mr. Ravikumar?
Yes, please.
Do you agree that's the kind of amenities now you get in a 20 to 25 to 30 lakh bracket? I mean, that sounds more of a luxury apartment to me.
Absolutely what he said is, agree with that. Today, most important thing what everyone, the budget homes, as you rightly said, with all the facility, amenities, only if the property value is X price. See, we need to move forward from the city center,
right?
Even 25 lakhs to 30 lakhs bracket to give the home, because when the land appreciation already, say if we divide from the FAR what we get, it cannot be given at least minimum say around 25 to 30 kilometers far from the city.
So let's clarify, where's your project located, Mr.
Okay, so we have identified very strategic location. For example, Vartur. Vartur is one of the area where we are building one apartment of 300 units, that's called Mulberry Mist, another apartment of Royal Orchid, which is like about 100 plus units, and they are very strategically located that they are not on outer ring road where land prices are very expensive, but they are just 4 kilometers away, and there is a signal free road.
Okay, so there you go. That's what you're talking about, Mr.
So a builder has to do a lot of research in finding out where do I find where the inconvenience is not there, because what we call it as an cost is your cost is not the apartment cost, your cost is cost plus travel. Okay, if I throw you out 30 kilometers, then obviously you are living in an apartment which costs you 20 lakhs, but on an year, on an average, you will be spending like maybe around 3,000 rupees per month just for the travel cost.
Yeah.
Then what is the real cost of an apartment? So
right.
I don't want to go far. I'll put you right in the city of the center, but maybe a little bit behind from the city center. So like our property.
You get that plush,
right.
feel.
Best of both worlds.
Mr. Ravikumar.
See, regarding, you want me to talk about budget homes or premium?
You can, I think we've said enough of budget homes. Now give us a difference between budget homes and premium homes. Premium homes is one notch higher. It's about in the bracket of 50 to 75 lakhs. So what are the amenities that come with that?
The premium, suppose if you are buying a home, example, it's individual choice. Suppose you need a luxury. See, up to the cost of civil construction, say up to the plastering, other than innovative technology, innovative method, it remains same whether you go for the budget home or it's premium.
Okay.
Above that, when you come, say after the civil structure remaining, I'm not talking about the land cost. For time being, you forget about the land cost, whether you construct here, whether you construct 30 kilometers or whatever it is. When you come to the premium sector, is the specification where it counts. The same window, say you can get from today 200 rupees square feet, the same window can be provided 1000 rupees square feet. And you come to the flooring, today even your home, example, you maybe get around 50 rupees square feet, same change to Italian marble straight away around 600 rupees square feet. It's question of affordability of individual, it's how I have to live. It's the end of the day, home is something, it's a love. You cannot value that. When you come to the affordability, okay, I love that luxury, but affordability is not there. When you come to the premium, where I have to live, what kind of home I need. Today, many development, you must have seen the many projects, many developer coming out the different, luxury, where you have spa, where you have even, the number of cars for luxury, 3, 4, and the way they are created, even in the flooring and in the bathroom fixtures and whatever the facility is giving, you cannot imagine. So their budget today, even if you go outside of city, even example Hebbal, see, even here itself, just walkable distance from TV9 place, around 10-12 crores rupees the apartment where it has been sold.
Yeah.
Same Hebbal ring road, if you go there, say start with the 4 crores.
Again, 10-12 crores. But I think
start with the 4 crores to 12 crores. End of the day, one is, as you said, it's the premium house comes, individual choice, and again they always see what is that growth, investment, if I do it, even the premium, I want to live here, what is the growth, appreciation, that means yearly. When you come to the budget, end of the day, as I rightly said, chalo, I have, this is my budget, I need a home, dream home, sweet home. With all respect, say facility, amenity, respect to all respect. You should not be very far also, even it is far also, approach should be the better.
Yes. And
facility should be taken. There what happened, the appreciation people, percentage of, expecting appreciation very less, very in the budget. Where I need home, because there are many people today, as I rightly said, in India, especially in the Bangalore also, above 60 to 70% people, they need a home, where they don't have home. And that case, apart from that, even for the luxury, example, we are doing the project where behind Manatha Tech Park, it's only around 48. Today we believe strongly the concept. Unique design, unique concept, what is that I am going to get? The same location, there are many projects, when you come to the project, a particular one, the customer, they have a choice. They love to see what is different from others.
Yeah.
Example, all 48 the flats are 3 BHK. If you talk about 3 BHK for everyone gives, what is the
what is the
USP
difference?
of the project? All 48 into 2-car park, mandatory. Even
That's
the many best of the developers which
give
you
only
seen,
one car park.
one at end of the day, after completion we will see. It's a mandatory. And all 48 car parking place, we have given 16 socket. Tomorrow you want to buy a electric car, hybrid car, where you can charge connected directly to your meter.
Nice.
That's. And the basement, many places we have seen, it's like a dungeon. Car parking, chalo, you park the car, that's all. We have created a basement as a party hall. Once you remove the car parking area, you can sit and relax like a garden.
Okay. Okay. So it could also be used as a convention hall.
Yes.
As such, yeah.
And rightly when he said, the vastu is something individual faith. End of the day, many places we had experimented also. Say this kind of one side flat we are designed with a vastu. When you do the mirror, it become reverse. The many people didn't believe, okay, chalo, we don't want vastu, we'll buy, no problem at all. End of the day, where we are seeing facing the problem is, after purchase the flat, some people wanted to give for the rent. Some people want to do resale.
Yeah. And
Irrespective of any religious, question mark, today vastu is so strongly is grown, irrespective of religious, I need vastu because better rent.
No, I don't think religion is got to do anything with vastu.
Right.
People of every religion
It's
want
a
to
science
get
end of the day.
Yeah, looking at
Good
vastu.
light ventilation, it's called vastu. It's a science end of the day. Anywhere the energy, if I sit here, I can tell is a positive or negative here. Because the beautiful light ventilation, it's a positive energy. Darkness is negative energy. As very well
As
people
plain
can,
and simple.
you can make out. Here we have created all the flats not even touching each other. And it's vastu up to 90%, say some west and east facing. And as you rightly said, all 48's got main door entrance itself, we are given a green.
Wow.
Green,
Green walkway,
say around
yeah.
green pathway where around 3 feet by 6 feet. Everyone.
Mr. Ravi Kumar,
Yeah.
all this, what is in what price are you offering?
Say this around 1830 square feet, say it's around 80 lakhs rupees.
Okay.
It is
In around Manyata Tech
Manyata
Park.
behind
A
itself.
3-bedroom apartment.
all 3-bedroom apartment.
That is a premium apartment, and,
So-
quite rightly, you're giving all those amenities, lung space. You're talking about 2-car park, which normally apartments
Entire 48
refrain
is
from.
solar again. Solar, all
Everything
toilets
is solar.
is solar heating. Because as per the government norms, only in last floor and few flats only to get a electricity power approval.
So it's all hybrid.
We are mixed. Even the common area and again landscape area with the solar we are going. See, and again STP, which is not required as per the government norms, still we are providing because water wastage. Today once you flush it, minimum 5 to 10 liters of water waste.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
today
I think
water
that
is
water
very,
wastage
very
is something
precious,
that
very precious.
developers are really concerned
We
about.
had a seminar, we had in many places we had given, lecturing how important is water today. We waste, even if you take here to even if you give a glass of
No,
water.
absolutely. I think water constraint is something that developers are facing, quite a lot of hardships on that. But we speak more on that right after a short break. But after we come back, I want to know a few points to remember for all the audiences before you invest into their first budget home. We
Okay.
slip into a short break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.